And with tip-off coming right up, we've got...
Hey, Brian, you could...
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball and Rozier work together in the backcourt. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hawks, Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the 1. And talking end-of-season awards, Chris, for Defensive Player of the Year, why do you think no guard has won it since Gary Payton in '96?
Well, because no guard has been as intense as Gary Payton. There's never been a defensive point guard like Gary Payton. You kind of have to know Gary to understand how crazy he is to want to defend the best guards 94 feet. But no, Gary Payton, he's just a special player. It's going to be hard to see players have that impact in the game.
Now here's Collins, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. And that one's good. Young.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 20-10 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Here's Herder. In his last outing, he had 11. Here's Collins. Off the left rim and out.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Hayward outside. Three-pointer Rozier. He can't hit that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. This game following their win against the Rockets.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
Just 5 on the clock. Collins against Hayward. Collins, no good.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Here's Rozier. Rebounded by the Hawks.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Young, the pass to Collins. Over Rozier. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Young. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double-clutch layup.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Collins against Rozier.
This has not been his best quarter.
Oh, just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Here's Ball. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Hawks on top, up 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring... Well, in this era of load management, Gordon Hayward says often it's out of the player's hands.
There's certain times where it's not our decision to not play. There are certain times where guys want to play, and the coaching staff and the training staff feels like it's in the team's best interest to not play. You know, there's certain injuries you really can't play with.
That's Gordon trusting the team doctors, Grant.
Yeah, and as a player, that's some tough luck with injuries. He's got to heed them when they tell him to rein it in.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Danilo Gallinari out there with Onyeka Okongwu. Then it's Delon Wright. Then there's Lou Williams. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Down low. That's good from Okongwu on the assist by Wright. Okongwu's got his first 2 points of the night.
After a cold first quarter, they brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead now.
To the middle. Here's Washington. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
DJ Washington, he's the rare first-round pick to come back for his second year in college at Kentucky. I think he did him well.
And the second free throw is good. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Ball against right. Pass to Gallinari. To the inside. Okongwu with the bucket. Okongwu's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Ball passes to Oubre. Now Washington. He's covered by Gallinari. Takes one from 10 feet. That one doesn't drop. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. It just put too much pressure on the bench.
Yeah, and they can't afford a repeat of that. They need a lot more minutes out of their core group tonight.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Ball. Pass to Martin. Williams grabs the board. The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Outside for Gallinari. Outside, Williams. Shoots over Ball. That's short off the rim. Charlotte trailing. Pass to Harold. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Okongwu. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And here's Ball. And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. They went into the half with a 7-point lead after executing well in the second quarter. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Atlanta played?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. And Chris, during your career, you were one of the game's best on the boards. Talk about traits needed to rebound at a high level.
I mean, first thing people talk about is size, but look at Russell Westbrook. I mean, he has the instincts, the toughness, the want to. Any great rebounder, you have to share those traits.
On the floor for Charlotte, Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Ball and Rozier work together in the backcourt, and it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Young's gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor. Ball against Young. Ball passes to Plumlee.
Well, I like the statements Mason Plumlee brings to the table. Maybe he won't give you something spectacular every week, but he will be reliable.
At the line for the Hornets, Mason Plumlee. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Herder. The shot, no good. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. And with Plumlee, his dependability is what draws teams to him when he's available.
Yeah, I mean, you need that in a big man. He doesn't feel like he has to be the marquee guy. He's more than happy to do little things, the dirty work that helps round out any team's front court.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Here's Rozier. Hey, rejected by Capella.
You got to be careful when Capella is patrolling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker who uses his length well.
Hunter finds Young. Outside Herder. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Hornets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Rozier against Young. Rozier, the pass to Bridges. It's hauled in by Herder. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Young. Shoots over Bridges. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hayward's shot is off. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Ball against Young. Pass to Collins. Outside Hunter. There's Young with the 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. A big difference in shooting. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Danilo Gallinari out there with John Collins. And it's a Kongwu in at center. So that's the Hawks 5.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here.
Hayward with it. A Kongwu on him. Tipped away. Washington with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. Harrell's checked in for Hayward. And so it's Atlanta with it. They lead by 11. Largest margin of the game. And that one's good. Young.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
Rozier against Collins. Now here's Rozier, guarded closely. The shot won't fall. Excellent D there from Collins. Inside, here's a Kongwu. Outside for Gallinari. Collins outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. A Kongwu. It's hauled in by Oubre. Rozier outside. Over Gallinari. Rozier can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. So for the Hawks, Capella, he's checked in for a Kongwu. And Hunter's subbed in for Gallinari. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Hey, rejected by Capella. Sinks it from distance. Rozier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Collins outside. Outside Young. And it's off from three-point range. Charlotte, they're working against the clock now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Rozier can't get it to go.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Hawks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year. Rozier can't get it to go. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here's Bogdanovic. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Down by 15. Pass to Thomas. Stolen by Capella. Now here's Williams. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.